Okay, got something new for you guys. A little excited about this. So if you looked at our Toy Fair video, we stopped by Jada Toys. We haven't done a lot of coverage of Jada Toys in the past. We've shown you guys the Count Chocula and the Frankenberry, and most recently the Boo Berry figure. But they also have this great Street Fighter line. If you were at Comic-Con, you saw Evu Ryu was their exclusive they were offering. But they have a line of other figures that came out this year, so they're brand new for 2023. And we wanted to show you guys a couple of them. So Jada Toys sent us their Chun Li here and their Ryu, regular Ryu. Oh, I have them switched. Ryu over here and Chun Li here. So yeah, I mean, you can check out the box here immediately for Ryu. What I love about it is it's the arcade game. I mean, it's the cabinet right there with the controls in the front, all those 6 buttons there, the joystick, and it wraps around and even has that like slender arcade-like design to it. And then on the back, you can see the characters that are currently available with a lot of the other characters that they're going to be working on. So it kind of lets you know what to expect. And if you watch our Jada Toys booth video, you will see what the next wave is. So you'll get a little bit of a spoiler there. But they already had that Evil Ryu out at Comic-Con. That was a Comic-Con exclusive. So if you didn't get that, you might have missed your chance. But yeah, I mean, you can see what they're possibly planning on here. Same with Chun Li, same style of the box there. Really love that arcade style box. On the side there, you can see other characters like Vega. And then as it wraps around on the other side, you can see Cammy and Ryu and Fei Long and a couple of other characters. You could barely, maybe Akuma's there. You can make them out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, this box is so cool. I mean, look at the top where you have the hit points off the first and second player. Like you're literally playing the game here on the box. A great box. I love this design. It's perfect. On the side there, you even got that little bio that used to be over the characters of the original Street Fighter II game. So country of origin, China, and then fighting style, Chinese martial arts. Same with Ryu here, country of origin, Japan. I mean, that's really cool that they had the little, when you hover over the character, it will give you that little piece of information. So you could tell that immediately they get fans, they get the characters. I mean, the design that went into these boxes, they clearly know what the fans would love and would see, these little call outs on the side here. So already started pretty cool just with the boxes. These are definitely awesome. I gotta say, you don't see a lot of boxes that really lean into the fandom like this. So pretty cool. But let's hop in and check out these figures and see if they're equally as cool. Okay, so I got all my tools here, so we'll see how we want to open it. Your instinct might be like, hey, let me just tear this open through the top and pull this out. That is wrong. I tried that really quick. It does not work. There are 3 pieces of tape. The real trick here is there's 1 piece of tape on the bottom. You could pop this guy out, and then he should just slide right out. No problem. So go through the top, not the bottom. I'm not sure why you can't pull it through the top, but yeah, it's just more trouble than it's worth. So once you get, and so he's still giving you trouble here. So once you get him out, you have this awesome background. Look at this. So this is like a direct arcade background here of Ryu's little fighting level with the temple in the background. So pretty cool that they included that as the background, and it fits in with the whole arcade look. So it's perfect. And then you have your character here. And I'll give you a quick pan through the parts here. And you can see on the bottom here, of course, you got his Hadouken Fireball. And then you have your character here in this great looking gi. All the way up, you can see some etching there on his belt, some lettering. You have an additional set of hands for different moves, so you can do his open hand fireball. You have this base here. I believe this is for the fireball, and then this little flexible piece to match the fireball there. And then you have an alternative head on the right as well. And that's all of our Ryu there. And let's open the Chun Li box really quick as well. And this one, like I said, you're going to slash the bottom here, and then you're going to pop open the top. Oh, using that pen because you don't want to mess it up. So, yep, there we go. And then this should slide right out. So, yep, Chun-Li comes out the same way. However, you are going to have to open the top here in order to get her out of this thing. And that's why unboxings can be tricky sometimes. 1 piece of tape on this one, and then she should slide right out. There's like a little piece of tape at the bottom that seems to be gripping it somehow. I'm not sure why they did that, so I'm just going to cut it. There we go. There we go. And then you get the Chun-Li market scene in the background of hers, which is really cool too. So they both have their own little fighting scene. I mean, if you wanted to keep the cardboard boxes and put the characters in there, that'd be perfect because you could really capture that look. But Chun-Li here, we'll bring you in to check out the figure. And you got her little kicks of fury. So we'll see how those go on. That looks pretty cool. And then there's also your great character here with her outfit. You have that alternative head on the right, and this looks like the holder for the kicks of fury, and then you have some chopping hands on the left. So a lot of little fun features here with the figure. We'll pop out our Ryu really quick so you can check this guy out. And there's nothing holding him in, which I really love about that. And we'll bring you in here quick for a close-up. This outfit is awesome. I mean, this is layered on top. You could remove it if you wanted to and have a bare-chested Ryu, but it is really nicely done. You have that nice serrated edges on it, and then you have a nice, same with the bottom of the gi as well. Nice cut-up edges on it, so it's a well-worn fighting gi. And of course, those torn-off gis at the top. So he matches Sensei Kreese from Cobra Kai. The only two guys I've known to see this kind of gi with. So very nice there as well. So very sharp looking figure. Really like how this guy turned out. And like I was saying, you have his Hadouken Fireball here. So we'll just pop this out really quick. This is made out of a nice translucent material. And inside, you could actually see two hands, which that's pretty cool. So it looks like it's immersed around his hands as they do it. So I don't see any way to mount this on this little frame here. So I'll have to look into that in a second. But basically what you could do is take out this little insert here and there, put it in here. And at least at Toy Fair, I saw a way they had this mounted. So there should be a hole somewhere on the surface. Here it is. And then you should be able to mount it like this. So you could mount it like this. And then you could see the hands here. So it would be something like here, where he would be, he'd be firing it. So then you kind of go like this. So you would, I guess you would kind of change hands to the other hands. And we'll do that in a second, but then you can give the illusion that he's firing the Hadouken. But you can see his hands in there, and I'll bring in closer to see it. They have him actually in there, but there's no way to connect this exactly to his hands, but I guess it's the illusion of looking at the fireball from the outside there. So that is a quick look at Ryu, and we're going to come in closer to take a better look at him. And then we have the Chun-Li over here, and she has just one strap on her here. I think they did a great job with Chun-Li. Check her out. Oh, I lied. There is one more strap on Chun-Li. There we go. Okay, so checking out Chun-Li really quick. She's got that skirt thing on top of the leggings. Nice job on the lace boots. Then you have these individual collars, these spike collars around her, or bracelets rather, around her wrists. And then you have this nice top here. And then she's got those hair tie puff things in her hair. So those are on there. I mean, really nice job detailing this figure all around. Chun-Li had a lot more going on with her costume, so that kind of makes sense. So once you get that done, you are going to want to put this piece together as well to give her a little effect here. And this is for the quick legs. So this, I can see the hole a lot faster in this one, although it's going to be a lot trickier to get this piece in here. It's flexible, it's not solid like the fireball, so you have to maneuver this in here, and I think a twisting motion is needed to sort of maneuver this in. But once you get it in, it should be in there pretty firm. And then I think this should be the kicks. So if you had her doing her kicks, you could do the fast kick, essentially. You could even put her leg in, I think one of these, if you rotate this leg back, there we go. So you could put her leg in here, and then you can simulate doing the fast kick. So that's pretty cool. Nice little effect that they have for Chun-Li, because that was her signature move. So nice that they have these extra effects on the characters that really helps them leap an extra dimension. So I'm going to bring you in closer. We're going to check these things out in detail, and we're going to test out the changing the hands, and we'll go over the articulation as well. Okay, so I said we do a little bit more with the characters once we got up a little closer. So first thing I'm going to do is switch out the head on Ryu, give him his angry face. He's in combat here, so we'll give him his angry face. And that head went on pretty smooth. We'll try out the hands as well. I hope these go on pretty smooth too. So the hands here, we're going to do our twist move. We showed you guys this in almost all our videos. It's the easiest way to do the hands is to do a little twist while you pull them, so that way they don't break. There we go. So with his great articulation, we could do his Hadouken move here with the two hands out. You can't get perfect cross body like you would in the game, but you get pretty close. So if we're doing a Hadouken move, we would try to put the hands together. But you could see in here, and hopefully the camera's not blurry, you can see the hands in there. So if we had the Hadouken move here, he would be doing that. And then we have our great Chun Li here. Again, we're changed the Chun Li to the angry face. Pop the head out here, pop this head off, and then it should pop on relatively easy. These are going really smooth, nothing wrong with the adjustments there. And then we should be able to get her in her leg, and I'll turn it this way so you can see her. And I just kind of turned the leg out and popped it inside one of these. And this acts as another point of contact to help you balance the figure. So if you slide the leg in there, it should hold it nice and firm. And then you just kind of need to, I'll put it in the bottom one here. Then you just kind of need to find that balance just like that. So you could have a really nice display of this attack here. But really cool. I mean, I think they did a great job with these figures and these extra little action particles to them. But again, here's that Ryu I was telling you about, that great outfit on there. And then the articulation here, you get that wrist articulation, excuse me, Chun-Li. You get that wrist articulation, you have that double elbow, you have that moving bicep, you have that ball joint arm, and that second point of articulation here with the back here, so that moves across the body. So really cool there. You could see in his abs here, he has ab articulation there. Of course, his head is on a ball joint, and then there's a separate neck joint. So tons of articulation there. Get down to the legs, you have that hip, you have the upper thigh, you have the double knee hidden in the gi, and then you have the ankle articulation, and then you have that ball of the ankle, and the ankle itself turns left and right, then you have that ball joint on the lower ankle as well. So tons of articulation in these guys. So they could do a lot of those combat moves, and they have a full range of motion on them, and they just look awesome. I mean, look how sharp Ryu looks here. I mean, really great. And then the great little fireball he has here, which has articulation if you wanted to position it differently, but it weighs a lot, so you don't want to go too far over the spectrum, so you got to kind of think about that. Same with the little kicks here. You could put her leg in any one of these you wanted to, and you're just going to have to find that point of contact to balance it. So if you're really good at posing figures, I'm okay. I'll give myself like a 7 in terms of posing. I could sometimes struggle with finding that center of gravity. So today, yeah, solid 7. So today I'm really struggling with this. Oh, there we go. I think you just have to get the angle to pop. But you could figure out how you want to balance it, but you could put it in any one of these 3 and give her that look. If you wanted to do a stop motion, you could definitely move the foot around in these different points here to get your to get the look. And I guess you could do it with the hands too. So if you had it, you could do Fists of Fury in here and just do the arm going. So it could really be any body part. But I think the leg was the more signature move. She had the reach with the legs. So yeah, that is essentially our close-up look at Ryu and Chun Li here. And they're great designs from Jada Toys. I mean, they're absolutely jumping right off the video game, literally right out of the cabinet in the packaging. So definitely worth picking these guys up. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed checking out these latest from Jada Toys, these new figures in their Street Fighter II collection. These are just hitting shelves right now, or some of them aren't quite out yet. I think Chun-Li is still not out yet, but you could get these 2 guys along with Fei Lung, and you could also get Ken. I think he'll be coming out very soon as well. And then we showed you future figures at the Jada Toys video, so go back and check that out from Toy Fair. There's an evil Ryu out there. If you missed him from Comic-Con, you're out of luck. That dude sold out fast every single day we were at Comic-Con, so people are very excited about these figures. They might move pretty quick as they come out in stock. I know they're not in stock yet at at some stores. If we see an in-stock link, we will post it in this video. But either way, we'll post the Entertainment Earth links because we have our 10% off code. They retail for around $25. So 10% off will save you $2.50. Not bad. I mean, it's something to think about. Definitely worth picking these up if you're a Street Fighter fan. These might be the best I've seen. I know a lot of different people have done Street Fighter figures over the years, but there's just so much detail on them and the layering on the outfits and these additional effects here. They're just really cool. I love this, the leg effect for Chun Li. Very awesome. I mean, they just really nailed it here. And then that packaging artwork. Wow. To design it to be like a cab, essentially. Let me grab one off camera here. To design it to be like a machine arcade cabinet and to just have that fun little call out on the side of where the characters are from, their brief bio there, the buttons, and then the background from the unique character. We saw both Chun-Li and we saw Ryu's background there. It really captures the spirit of the figure and where they're from, and I think it's absolutely perfect. So just something to think about. These are just next dimension kind of figures, and there are more coming, and as you can see on the back, teasing, probably they're all coming at some point, but definitely check that out. Go back and watch our video from Jada Toys booth. There's a lot of other surprises in there, but you can fast forward and just check out the awesome Street Fighter figures. They also had some amazing Mega Man figures, just saying. Those are not out yet. They're not anywhere near being ready for production because we try to get a sample to show you guys, but they are definitely very awesome. So you'll want to check those out too. So that is all for this time. Tune back. We are going to have a ton more videos to show you of more products that are new or have just come out. We're going to have more from Jada. We're going to have some from Super Impulse. We're going to have more from Diamond Select. We're going to have Good Smile, Factory Entertainment. I could just keep going and going. So definitely tune back. Our gift guide will launch on the website just before Thanksgiving. So tune back for that. It will be a wrap-up of everything we talked about that we could suggest to you guys. If you're Star Wars fans, I'm going to be doing the one on rebelscum.com. So head over there. Bobby and I have been doing a lot of videos on new Star Wars product releases. So check that out as well. So see you guys next time.